Hello, and welcome to High Score Labs, series on Drupal 8. In this episode, we're going to be understanding and adding a taxonomy. Okay, let's get started. What is a taxonomy? In Drupal, a taxonomy is just a method to categorize your content. So, a taxonomy is a category. You create vocabularies in Drupal and add terms to those vocabularies that get associated with content items. This provides a mechanism to allow deeper content search, filtering, and display functionality. For instance, you can add a tag to your content items, and then you can search by those tags to pull up a listing of all the content that is associated to a particular tag or term. Example of a taxonomy. Since a taxonomy is a category, we can think of an example in how we categorize movies and other media into genres. So a taxonomy vocabulary or category of a movie genre can have many terms associated to it, and these terms can be nested as well. So think of a movie genre or terms as things like comedy, adventure, drama, action, etc. And we can make subcategories or nesting them, for example, action comedy, romantic comedy, and we can continue on. Here's a little workflow diagram that shows you taxonomy and its terms. So here's the movie genre vocabulary, and here you have your terms, and which would categorize your movie, and then you could subcategorize or nesting your different, like for comedy, romantic comedy, action comedy, etc. Drupal has a built-in taxonomy called tags. Its minimal profile comes with it. And tags is the vocabulary, and it has you can associate content with a built-in article. It's associated with the built-in article content type, so by default. All right, let's go ahead and create a taxonomy. I'm logged in as admin on my Drupal page. I'm going to go ahead and go to structure in the admin bar. You're going to scroll down. You can go to taxonomy. You already see the tags built-in one right here. We're going to go ahead and add a vocabulary for our previous video's custom content type, which was contact. So we'll give it a name for this vocabulary or taxonomy, and we're going to call it contact groups. Group for your contact. All right, we're going to create some groups in there. So we'll click add term. And we're going to name it, let's say friends. This is like for your mobile phone contacts. You scroll down and hit save. Let's add another one. Brings you right back to the same form, so you can add another one. Let's do family, and you can hit enter, and that'll save it as well. Brings you right back to the form. Let's go ahead and put in surf buddies. All right, and then we can add another one, emergency. Can't type today. Emergency, I should have done contacts, but whatever, contact. So it's saved. We have a list of taxonomies now, so if we go back, we'll see here's our taxonomies contact groups. We can go ahead and hit list terms, and we'll see the ones we just added. You can reorganize these. They're in alphabetical order by default. All you gotta do is just drag and drop with the little plus here, and wherever you want to put things, you can. And just hit save after you've made your change. And that is how you make a taxonomy and associate terms to the taxonomy. And then so we've added the taxonomies and the terms, but our content type contact that we created in the last video does not know about this yet. So we're going to go to structure. We're going to go ahead and add that to our content type, content types. Then we're going to see our contacts one that we created in the last video. We're going to say manage fields. And that's going to bring up all of our fields that we created in the last video. We're going to go ahead and add another field, and this is going to be our taxonomy field. So add new field. The field type is going to be oh wow, where'd it go? A reference item, and it's going to be taxonomy term. and we're going to say contact group, and contact groups. Go ahead and save and continue. And type of item to reference, it's a taxonomy term. So we've already got taxonomy term, and we can limit it. We're going to want unlimited because we can add it to multiple groups if you wanted to, the contact. We'll go ahead and save field settings. And then here, we're going to go ahead and edit the settings for this. And we'll go down to the reference type. We want to make sure we choose the vocabulary that we created to be able to associate to this. So it's the contact groups. And you can put in default values and stuff like that, like if you had some, but we don't want to use that right now. And you can also have it. You can also allow you to create groups on the fly if you check this box, but we don't want to do that. But because of typos or whatever, people could create. However, that does give you that option for certain taxonomies. That is helpful. Go ahead and save settings, and now your custom content type or contacts knows about the contact groups right here, entity reference, which is a taxonomy that we just created. That's how you deal with taxonomies and what they are in Drupal. If you have any questions, please leave them in our YouTube comments. Here at High Score Labs, we have many years experience working with Drupal and also Acquia products and services. We are an Acquia partner. If you have any needs, questions for Drupal or Acquia products or services, please reach out to us on LinkedIn, send us an email. Thank you for watching this video. We have more coming.